I want to show you guys how easy it is to get started with MCP-B for the browser. It's just like any MCP server. The difference is that you get the benefits of automatic tool discovery and a dynamic tool registration, and you get to automate things inside of your website that would have been much more difficult otherwise. Okay, let's get started. This is a standard Vite TypeScript React app, or sorry, not React, just vanilla TypeScript app. And yeah, it's got, just like any other MCP server written in TypeScript, it has the server here, it's got its capabilities, which is just tools, and then it has the transport. This is where things differ from standard MCP servers. Instead of having like a standard I/O transport or a streamable HTTP, we have a custom transport here called tab server transport. Basically what this does is it makes your MCP discoverable by the MCP-B Chrome extension, and discoverable and callable. So for example, if we register this ping route right here, which just responds with pong, now we've got a tool here called ping, in which we can call. Nice. So we're hitting this button, it's sending a request over MCP to the tab. The tab is figuring out which tool to respond with and then responding with pong. This all happens over browser events. Awesome. So let's say we want to automate incrementing this count and give the browser or the model the ability to mess with this counter. So we have this counter function here, which is just a function that takes in an element and then adds an event listener on this button, which increments the counter. But inside of the same closure, we can, since we have access to this function, we can also register this as a tool. So we can say, we just need to import the server here. And now we have, it just automatically registered it. We have an increment function. Cool. And if we ask the model, it's out of here, increments counter. Cool, increment it again. So we want to get a little bit more complicated and allow the model to input an argument. We can do so. We just need to import Zod here. Okay. Increment the, oops, can't spell, count by 3. Awesome. The count has been incremented by 3, which is what we like to see. Now do -1. Okay, now it's 2. And so we've just allowed, without having to actually embed a model, any sort of custom work, in just a few lines of code, we have a website that is natively automatable, or natively automated and callable by a model. We've essentially created a UI for the LLM on top or underneath the UI for the human. Cool.